Hello, I'm Mike Russell from musicradiocreative.com. In this video, I'll show you how to make your voice sound better and take it from sounding like this
Today we're going to
something like this
Today we're going to talk about the best ice cream place in town
in a matter of minutes. Yes, it really can be done. I'm going to hop into my audio editor, Adobe Audition, but you can use any audio editor with a couple of plugins I'm about to show you. If you want to get a free trial of these plugins, go to mrc.fm/better. That's mrc.fm/better. Start a free trial of the Era Standard Bundle from Acusonos. It's really, really cool. So let's have a little listen to this voice.
It's a family business. Everything's organic and super tasty.
So yeah, a little muffled, not very good, just poor quality. This usually happens when you're recording on a lavalier, particularly if it's underneath the shirt, or also phone recordings and things like that. Can you make them better? You can. Now, in previous videos, I've taught you how to do this in Adobe Audition using EQ, normalization, and compression, but these plugins do it for you on automation, which is what really impresses me. You just simply need to move dials ever so slightly and you get the sound you want. So first we're going to EQ this voice. We're going to go into the effects rack here. We're going to go to our VST plugins, Restoration from Acusonos. I'm going to pop in the Voice Auto EQ plugin here. Here it is, ready to go. The first thing I'm going to do is click Learn down here, and it's going to listen to the audio and determine the EQ settings based on the voice you're playing. Let's do it.
Today we're going to talk about the best ice cream place in town. I've always felt that a good gelato...
And there you go. Immediately now it has figured out the optimum settings for this specific voice, which is absolutely insane. Let's highlight a bit of audio and play with the triangle here. You simply move the dot around the triangle to get different elements on your EQ. So body, clarity, and air. So body tends to be the bass, air tends to be the high end, and clarity tends to be the mid-range. Let's go somewhere in the middle and move it around.
Everything's organic and super tasty. And vegan options are also available.
I'm going to leave it about there. That sounds good to me. You can increase or decrease the intensity, so down to 1 and no EQ applied.
Everything's organic and super tasty.
And then 10, a lot of EQ is applied. So I'm going to put it somewhere in the middle, maybe around 4, I think will be enough.
Everything's organic and super tasty. And vegan options are also available.
Okay, so 4.2 will be perfect for me. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead, close out of this, and load in another plugin from the Era Standard Bundle. And that is, of course, the Restoration here, Voice Leveler. This will simply take out the high points and push them down and maximize the low points where the voice is quiet and even it out to a consistent volume level. Right, let's make this plugin nice and big so you can see it. There you go, Voice Leveler. And you'll see what it's doing as I go from 0 to 100%.
Everything's organic and super tasty. And vegan options are also available.
As you can see down here in the display, it's using the yellow here to show you what is changing about the voice as I play it. You can also switch on the preview window and you can see a much more level voice there as opposed to all those spikes. Now let's go to the full voice range here. You'll see how it's nicely leveling out that audio. So we've EQ'd, we have leveled, and by the way, this is not compression. What this plugin is doing, it is actually fading the voice up and down. So fading it up at the quiet points and fading it down at the loud points. It's phenomenal. It doesn't affect the audio as much as compression usually would. And that's it. Auto EQ, Voice Leveler from the Era Standard Bundle from Acusonos does the job perfectly for you. Let's have a listen to this audio.
Today we're going to talk about the best ice cream place in town.
And then let's switch the plugins off.
Today we're going to talk about the best ice cream place in town.
Back on.
I've always felt that a good gelato place was missing around here.
Absolutely amazing. Start your free trial now and give these plugins a go for yourself. They work in any audio editor, even video editors as well, if you want to make dialogue to your video sound better. The link to go to is mrc.fm/better. That is mrc.fm/better. And good luck with making your voice sound better.
musicradiocreative.com